Hello, Fit Forever. Dr. Jeremy James here. For today's fundamentals, I'm going to take you through a lower body flexibility and mobility type of routine, and this is great for people with stiff backs. I've been traveling by car the last few days, and I'm a little bit stiff right now, so I thought, why not just take Fit Forever through the routine that I do when I have a stiff back? So that's what we're going to do. Even if you've never had back stiffness, this is a great fundamentals to just get mobility in the lower body and into the back. What you're going to need for today is a foam roller. Now that's a smaller one. You can also have the full-size one, or if you have one that's hollow in the middle, that's fine as well. I'm going to use this one because I like it. It's a little bit more easy to move around, but any foam roller will do. So why don't we get started? We're going to be mostly on the ground for this one. So let's start with the foam roller. I'm going to start by rolling through my hips, then we're going to get the mid and upper back. So you're going to lay it just like that across your mat or towel or floor, whatever you're using. I'm going to put my left hip on the foam roller, cross my left leg over my right, and just roll back and forth. And I'm also rotating this way until I feel areas that are tender. And if I find those, I'm just going to compress into them, breathe, exhale, 5-10 seconds. Hopefully you feel the intensity of the discomfort go down, and then I'm going to move on. I'm going to get really into the side of the hip here. Might even move my leg over like that. Just whatever feels like you can get in there the best. And right here, I really feel a spot. That's because I've been sitting on my butt for a few days driving, and I'm just going to compress. But if you don't find anything, you just keep rolling through the left hip. I'll tell you when to switch. Now I'm going to go more kind of straight up and down. See if I have anything along the midline of the buttock there, where the sacrum and coccyx are. And just kind of right here is my sweet spot, but you keep moving around until you find the point where you need to kind of lay into it and relieve that pain and tightness. All right, let's switch to our right sides. Right leg over left. I'll be turning away from you now, but same thing on this side. Just move around until you find any points that are tender. And if you do, you may want to stop there, compress, use your breath to exhale, hopefully feel that tenderness lighten up a bit. Make sure you're not guarding and clenching the muscles in your buttocks. That's a natural kind of thing to do when you feel a painful area. You got to try to relax into it. If you're not feeling anything, just roll back and forth. Make sure you get various angles of the hips. Well done. Okay, let's put that foam roller to the side for now, and let's go back down into this position on our backs with our knees bent. Now let's go into the bridge after we've rolled in there to get some contraction into those muscles, get some blood flowing. So brace your core, lift up, squeezing the glutes, and hold. As always, don't articulate the spine. We're trying to keep the spine stable. Squeezing the glutes, feeling good blood flow and contraction in here. Let's go back down. I'm just going to keep the regular bridge today because I've been a little stiff. If you want to go into one leg bridge, you can. Just make sure your torso doesn't wobble. Let's go back down. Making sure to hinge at the hips, squeeze the glutes up, hold. Back down. Let's do one more. I'm really starting to feel those muscles wake up. Keep the back still. Hold. Now, let's stretch out the hamstrings. If you're unable to do this movement right here, I want you to grab a towel or something, maybe a strap or tubing, and just pull the leg up with that towel or strap. Pause the video if you need to. For most of you, I want you to grab the back of your thigh, straighten your leg out, getting a good contraction in the quad while you stretch the hamstrings. We're going to hold 15 seconds and breathe. Pulling the foot towards you. Pull your toes towards you. Get some stretch in the calf. 3, 2, 1. Brace the core right into that dynamic hamstring stretch. Get some movement going, but keep your back still. We don't want to flatten our backs as we move the leg. We're doing about 8 to 10 at your own pace. All right, let's switch legs, brace the core, grab the back of your left thigh, extend that leg, hold. Try to get to straight if you can. If you got a little bend in the knee, that's okay. Pull the toes towards you, keep your core braced. Breathe, feel that stretch in the back of the hamstring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into that dynamic hamstring stretch, core's engaged, not letting your back flatten into the floor or mat. About 8 to 10 repetitions at your own pace. Great job. Okay, let's cross the right leg over the left. We're going to stretch out our right gluteal muscles. So use your hands, grab the back of your left thigh, pull that hip in until you feel a great moderate to intense stretch in the back of the right hip. We're going to hold this about 15 seconds and breathe. Your arms should be the only thing doing the work here. When we switch legs, make sure to brace your core to protect your back. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs, keeping the core engaged to protect your back. Stretch out the left hip. Oh, that feels good. I needed this. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brace the core. Take it down. How do you feel? I feel like a new man. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you feel looser. If you were a little stiff, if you weren't, you should feel invigorated, blood flow where you need it, ready to do the strength portion of your workout today. Thanks for joining me. Until I see you again, be well. Never miss the latest videos from your Dr. Design fitness experts. Subscribe now.